11th Science Biology and the third part of the chapter number 3, that is Plant Kingdom. Today we are going to start with a new class, that is Pteridophytes, right? Pteridophytes are also known as first-land plants. That means they were said to be the plants which firstly came on the land. They are seedless vascular plants that have sporophytic plant body and gametophyte, right? They are seedless vascular plants, right? Seedless means they does not possess or they does not produce seeds, right? Vascular plants means they do contain the vascular tissues that have sporophytic plant body. That means they have a plant body which is going to bear spores, right? As well as they are also going to form the gametophyte which is going to bear the gametes, that is male and female. Sporophytic plant body is differentiated into true stem, roots and leaves. So three things are coming in the sporophytic plant body. First is the true stem, that the stem will be there, then roots will be there, and at last leaves will be there, right? The vascular tissues are present, that is xylem and phloem, right? So as it is said to be the vascular plant, it do contain the vascular tissue which are of two types. First is xylem, second is phloem. Xylem is going to conduct the water and the phloem is going to transport the food into leaves as well as roots and every part of the plant body, right? Leaves may be small. If the leaves are small in size, they are said to be microphyls, right? And an example of this that means small leaves is found in the Selaginella, right? And also their leaves are found in large size, and if they are in large size, then they are said to be macrophylls, right? And this macrophylls are found in ferns, right? So these are the two examples. The small leaves are found in Selaginella, right? And the large leaves are found in ferns. And their sporangia and from sporophylls, right? They have having what? They have sporangias, right? They bear sporangias. That means they do contain spores, right? And from sporophylls, the sporophylls are said to be the leaf-carrying spores, right? Many sporophylls are those leaves which have the capacity or which have the ability to bear what? Spores or carry the spores, right? Sporangia produce spores by meiosis, right? Now you all know that two types of cell division takes place, right? First is mitosis, second is meiosis. The diploid type of or the equational division is said to be the mitosis, and when we are talking about the reduction division, it is meiosis, right? So the sporangia produce spores. This sporangia is going to bear the spores, or we can say it is going to develop the spores, and these spores which are produced by the sporangia, they are being produced by meiosis. So whatever spores are formed, they are haploid in nature. That will be the single end, right? Spore germinates to form gametophyte which is known as prothallus, right? So this spore which is being found on the sporangia, right, or which is bared by the sporangia, so those spores they germinate themselves and they form a gametophyte which is known as prothallus, right? So the spores is giving rise to the gametes, and that gametophyte is known as prothallus, right? They need water for fertilization, right? They cannot carry out their fertilization on the land, right? So they need a water medium for the fertilization. Fertilization is the process of the fusion of the two different types of gametes. Gametophyte bear male and female sex organs called antheridia and archegonia respectively, right? So the antheridium is used, the word antheridium is used for the male, that means the antheridium is said to be the male sex organ and archegonia is said to be the female sex organ, right? So the gametophyte, right? So what happens first is the leaves are microphyll and macrophylls, right? And they do possess what? Sporangia, right? This sporangia have the ability to form the spores or produce the spores, and these spores are having the ability to form the gametophyte, right? Which is known as prothallus, right? This gametophyte is having what? Two types, that is male and female. gamete fusion results in zygote formation. When the gametes, that is the male and female gametes, are fusing with each other, they form what? Zygote. So upon the fusion of the male and female gametes, what happens? The zygote is formed. The zygote develops into sporophytes. Again, now what happens? Here also, what was there? The sporophylls, right? From the spores, the gametes were formed, and now from this zygote, what is going to form? Sporophytes, right? So zygote develops into sporophytes. If see, they are not going for the production of the seeds, right? So first of all, we saw that they are seedless, right? That means they are not going to produce seeds, but they are going to form sporophytes from the zygote. If all the spores are same, right? If the spores which are present, right? If all the spores are of same kind, then it is known as homosporous, right? And here, when we are talking about the example of Selaginella, right? Two types of spores are found, right? Homospores and heterospores. Homospores means same kind of spores are found in this particular formation, right? And when we are talking about heterosporous, heterosporous means different types of spores are found. So if same type of spores are found, then it is known as homosporous, and if different kinds of spores are there, then it is known as heterosporous, right? Here the example of Selaginella is being shown. Selaginella produce two kinds of spores, right? The example of Selaginella explains about the heterosporous, right? That means it produces two kinds of spores. First is macro and second is microspores, right? So macrospores and microspores, both of them are different in nature, and for this reason, as two of the spores are different, it is said to be heterosporous, right? Macro and microspores develop into female and male gametophyte respectively. So here, this is all about the male and female spores, right? Or we can say the male and female gametophytes. Now, the pteridophytes is been differentiated into four different classes, right? We are not going to see this all in detail in your textbook. This much is given, and right, you have to mention the four classes, but you are not going to see all those classes in detail, right? The first class is Celopsida, right? The P over here is silent, right? So it is pronounced as Celopsida. The example which is found in this type of class is Celotum, right? The second type of class is Lycopsida, and the example of the Lycopsida is Selaginella, right? The third type of class is Spinopsida, and the example of the Spinopsida is Equisetum, right? And the fourth type, that is Pteropsida, the example of Pteropsida is Pteris, right? So these are the four different types of classes of pteridophytes, right? And they all of them, the examples are given. The examples of these classes can be asked in the form of MCQ, right? That which particular example is found in which class of the pteridophyte, right? So here we complete this topic, that is pteridophytes, or we can say the third type of class of the plant kingdom, that is pteridophytes, right? So I hope